Modern day Dramaalert is dying, and here's why. Welcome to the Lacha YouTube channel, and today we're going to be discussing a man, a myth, a known killer, Keemstar, H3H3's best friend, and a YouTube community's well-kept nonce. But for once about Keemstar, I'm going to stay away from the whole, being racist, H3 and all that sort of shit, and Trisha Paytas and all that sort of shit. But instead, I'm going to talk about Keemstar's career and how, well, he's declining, and is continuing to decline. It started off as a slight decline down a hill, now it's fucking down Mount Everest. Alright, but let me explain. Dramaalert as a YouTube channel has been going downhill since 2019 with the boxing event finishing up. Obviously, we had the likes of Nissan Gib in 2020. However, I do still think that was overshadowed by the likes of KSI and Logan Paul 2. And I don't think any YouTuber fight since then has really equated to that popularity. But as Keemstar said in his retirement video, YouTubers have moved away from doing diss tracks to each other and fake arguments and fake beef, and instead have just started targeting YouTuber sponsorships and actually their fucking income. To use a metaphor, it's kind of like when Keemstar threw a rock at H3 and H3 responded with a fucking fat man. Like, that shit was just uncalled for. What were you thinking, Calvin Klein? But because more and more YouTubers would rather target income as opposed to just having a little argument with someone on the platform, this has resulted in almost all YouTubers just holding in their opinions and not saying anything to each other. Apart from people like me, because I'm not a fucking pussy. But as I used the example earlier, with Keemstar and H3 just straight on went to G Fuel and went, hold up, why are you sponsoring this nonce? And just like how everyone at the time thought that was a little bit over the top and a bit fucking harsh, H3 kind of set a dangerous example of the platform, and anyone since then has just decided to do the same thing. Everyone seems to be in the mood for cancelling everyone, especially when you talk about someone's particular drink. But what I mean the actual decline of Dramaalert is because the views are actually going down on the channel. In all fairness, a lot of Dramaalert videos nowadays are about people no one really gives a fuck about. For example, Danny Duncan, Taylor Holder, Bryce Hall, Ace Family, and Island Boys, who have the best fucking hair I've ever seen in my life. Get rid of this shit trim. But the main point that I have is that it's more focused nowadays on TikTokers, because they're the only people who actually disclose different opinions. Because most of the stars on TikTok are young, impressionable people, they'll just start fights with whoever they can because they give no fucks. Which is why you see videos like Taylor Holder caught on camera, 350k views. Bryce Hall stalker break-in, 400k. Danny Duncan's series progressively went down to 330k views, which is a little bit messed up because it's about serious allegations, but for some reason, less views than stuff about KSI. And here's another example, Dave Portnoy. Yeah, he's not a fucking TikToker, but still, the same principle stands, 245k views. And this isn't even just a Keemstar thing, this is all news sources. I mean, you probably haven't heard this name since 2016, but have you heard of Scarce? Fuck me, 370k views there. Obviously, Scarce doing a bit better than Keemstar, but that's besides the point. Now you can kind of see why Keemstar is planning on retire and trying to find someone else for Dramaalert, because there's nothing fucking going on. But this is what I mean by Keemstar's not really to blame. Like, for instance, no one really cares about Jake Paul's next fight, but can you blame him for covering it? Apart from Deji, who else is doing YouTube boxing matches? But my main point is, involving TikTokers in a YouTube news show doesn't really bode well for his fucking platform. And also another thing as well, I think when February comes, Dramaalert is going to fucking suffer, because that's around the time where Keemstar says he's going to officially retire from Dramaalert. And while I appreciate this guy's energy to rival Keem, it's just not the same without him, and I think the views is going to suffer tremendously.
I'm your host, Willie Mack. I'll be covering for Keem this week. We got a lot of news today, so let's get right into it.
But I think the main gripe people have for this new guy is that this guy actually has hair. Dead trim, but we move on. But in today's conclusion for this video, Dramaalert, the decline for it is gonna go downhill a lot. But the man might be smiling for now, but when he gets his old man cane and his severance package, fuck me, he's probably gonna look depressed. He's gonna look at the views for Dramaalert and go, what have I done? Might as well have just shut down the channel. And there's also a slight chance this all could be a big ploy, and the whole retire video is just him saying he's going to start a new channel and build hype around it. But that's just a theory. I can't say that word. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and if you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing if you're new. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing if you're new, and there'll be a playlist popping on the screen right now. So if you enjoyed this video, there's a whole playlist on screen for you to click on and enjoy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys.